Brett here, and I've got Mr. Adrian Bijanata here. You have something interesting to say about what's going on, or the announcement that you just had today.
Yeah, we just announced this morning a new discipline at the World Championships that'll take place during race weekend. It's effectively a new distance, but will be its own full-fledged championship event, and it's a 100-meter sprint championship.
Cool. Well, tell me a little bit more about that. Obviously, we have the distance. How many obstacles do you figure will be in that distance?
No idea on obstacles. We kind of view this as like the course design is effectively, I don't want to say the easiest part of the task, but it's that comes a little bit later for us. First we figure out what the schedule is, the logistics, what's the format? Are we going to do a playoff system? Is it a true time trial? The timing systems with distance this short. Obviously, we're going to need to be pretty precise in the timing, where literally every second or tenth of a second counts on this. So we've been doing a lot of work figuring that out, and then modeling out obviously the commercial side of things, making sure it's affordable for athletes. And then we're now at a point where we're comfortable that we can pull this off and we can manage it and provide a really, really nice racing experience. And so then course design comes a little bit later. So we don't have a set number, but I think 100 meters I think it's shorter than what people think. It's effectively the straightaway on a track. So
sure.
One thing I should mention is that this isn't like a Ninja Warrior course that's going to be impossible. There's not going to be something that stops people in their tracks and they end up spending 10 minutes there trying to figure out an obstacle. This is a quick hitting competition where speed, efficiency of movement, body position, taking gambles, jumping, those things come into play, right? I think
so
actually
more about agility than strength type of thing.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to see a rec bag carry in here or anything like that. But likewise, you're not going to see a super, super complex rig with elements that people haven't had a chance to compete on before. There'll obviously be our unique take on it and some things that I think will go to the outer limits of obstacle course racing and stuff that we've done before, but nothing really impossible. The idea is that the vast majority of people should get through this, and it all becomes down to time and speed and efficiency.
Vast majority. Qualifying, not qualifying, what's the deal?
No qualification needed. No qualification needed at all. We thought about it. It became a very hard thing to administer, and really there aren't other races like this. So there really aren't 100-meter obstacle course races out there that we could find, at least. So we thought this would be, it wouldn't be right to have a qualifying standard for this year. It might change in future years. Right now, I can't imagine that being the case, but something we consider, but right now it's totally open to the public. And also we want to invite and attract more people to obstacle course racing.
Sure.
Just like people start with a Spartan sprint, and they start with a 5K race, like a warrior dash, and then they move up to greater distances. Same methodology applies here.
Interesting. So you mentioned the economics of it. You listed it as $20 for registration right now?
$20 for the first 100 people to sign up. I think Rachel just sent a message that we're already over 70, so that'll be gone probably by the time we finish this interview.
Yeah.
And then it'll be $30. That each registration at $30 or $20 gets you 2 attempts at the course. You can take those attempts at your leisure. We'll publish course opening times.
Friday and Saturday, right?
Friday, Saturday, and likely Sunday as well. We'll publish those hours.
Cool.
But for instance, it'll be Friday between 12 and 6 p.m. You'll have effectively a ticket, a tearaway band from your bib that you'll provide to the timing company. They'll get you set up on the course, and you'll do a run through. Top 10 people in each division, of which we have 4 divisions. We have male and female under 40, and then male and female 40 plus.
Okay.
So that makes 4 divisions. Top 10 in each division will get a exclusive medal. Top 3 will get cash prizes and podium medals.
Cool. What's the knowing that it's going to debut at Worlds and where the festival area is? What's your vision for how it fits into the festival area?
I think it should be something that's just really spectator friendly, really cool to watch. Right. I imagine we're going to have leaderboards up, and you're going to want to see, if you see Nicole Miracle, that's in first place by a second, will second and third be using their next attempts to try to take that title. And you'll see hopefully a dynamic through the entire top 10. I imagine that the person that's sitting in 11th place will really want another shot at the course to try to break top 10.
So it definitely comes down to whether you want to go, get one out of the way on Friday, kind of rest a little bit on Saturday, maybe see the way it's going, snipe in on Sunday if you can possibly get a best.
People absolutely need to strategize, right? So some folks will want it to get there early and do it fresh. Some people will wait to see if the weather gets any better and take it on a little bit later. So I think you'll see some strategizing, and I'm just excited to see how it plays out. We've tried to envision and kind of plan how we think people will react to this. Will they get there right at noon on Friday, or will they wait till Sunday to see so that they know what time they need to be?
Right.
We've done our best to plan for that, and I think we've done a good job. So we'll see how it goes.
Well, you and I did this in 2014 and 2015 with OCR Warrior, kind of joking around the edge there, and it kind of grew into something with the short course. And it's interesting that we're trying something very, very similar.
Yeah,
with.
I mentioned in another interview, I think OCR Warrior was actually effectively ahead of its time at the point. I think if you launched that, Kristen will kill me if I mention this, but I think if you go back and launch that now, it would be totally.
She's already left the office. She didn't look good.
Yeah. So but OCR Warrior was a great example, right? Very exciting. I was relaying a story where I think in San Antonio, where I was like, that was the time I think I flew down to help you out with the course a little bit.
Yeah. Where I blew my shoulder up. Yeah.
I remember seeing Bracken like dive through a rig to hit Bell, just bypassing the obstacle, which was awesome, right? But that was a gamble they took. That was cool. I think that there's a place for that type of technique in our sport.
Yeah, and I think having the two runs, having that risk for reward ability right there is huge.
Right.
Matt Willis was going head to head with him, and he already knew that Bracken had perfected that crazy stupid touch thing where he went from one side to the other. One of the big things with Worlds, and I know that you're really tight for time, and so am I. One of the big things with other races, and then coming into Worlds, were people tearing up their hands.
Yeah.
And now you're adding another additional distance, another opportunity for people to mangle their phalanges.
Right.
What's your thought process on the amount of rigs that you have versus total body in this short course?
It's not going to be, if you're expecting a 100-meter rig, it's not going to happen. You should be expecting agility, balance, footwork, jumping or leaping, and not for height, but again, that kind of what we saw at OCR Warrior is a good kind of example of that. But I don't. You're just not going to see back-to-back rigs. Of course, you're going to see some upper body elements, rings, monkey bars, some rig stuff, but nothing crazy that should be ripping up people's hands. And again, I think people are underestimating how short 100 meters is. It's very, very short.
Yeah. And we've got the singular soccer pitch type of distance here. Well, hey, Bud, always great to talk with you. I'm sure we'll talk a lot more today that's not on video. But anything else you want to add to it?
No, everyone should feel.
Did you get any text land right now that said that you're fully sold out of the 20? The 20.
Yeah, I can check. Yeah, I think. I mean, 10 minutes ago we were at 62, so I think we'll probably be sold out by now. But yeah, any questions? Give a shout. I think that's that's about it. I'm getting so I'm distracted because everyone's asking me questions that I'm actually answering in this interview. So it's
do you have any other questions out there that we can tackle right now, right here?
Somebody wants to know how they can get involved. Somebody wants to know will there be lights.
That's actually a really good question.
The rec bag thing. So, and then of course, one of my favorite people, Yancey, wants to talk. Love that guy. So I'm gonna have to get on the call with him next.
Oh, so Yancey's like, hey, let's do something with Alpha Warrior over there. I can see it coming.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, well, one, Alpha Warrior is awesome, and and Yancey's awesome, David's awesome. They're all those are a great group of people. So. yeah, it could be a dream to work with those guys.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with that as well. But we'll leave on that note. I'll let you get to all the things that you have to get to. Adrian, thank you so much.
Cool. All right, guys.
Later.
Bye.